Hey y'all, this is Julian Rico with a quick update of NFL Week 18. And yes, this is the season finale before we get to the playoffs. So let's get right to it. Starting off with the Steelers and Ravens on Saturday, as the Steelers will beat the Ravens 17 to 10. Ravens don't need to play nothing for this game. They already clinched the AFC North and the AFC's number one seed, rested all their starters. For Pittsburgh, it's their season as they will beat the Ravens and they will hope to get to that playoff spot. We'll get to them in a minute. Texans and Colts, what a game for those two teams. Winner will be in the playoffs, and the Houston Texans. Congrats to them and CJ Stroud as they will be heading to the AFC playoffs for the first time since 2019. As for the Colts, what a season for them. Started off rough, but hey, what a good year for them. The future is bright for this Indianapolis Colts. So wish them the best of luck for 2024 offseason. Let's get to Jacksonville and Tennessee, and I already mentioned Houston. Not only they clinch a playoff spot, but they clinched the AFC South Division title for the first time since 2019, as the Jaguars are going to fall to the Tennessee Titans. A devastating loss for the Jaguars, and that's not the best way to end your season, Jacksonville. Starting off 8-6, and then all of a sudden, tending going down, and they lose to Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans, 20-28. For Derrick Henry and the Titans, there's going to be some question marks on this Titans offense and for the roster as well. So wishing the best of luck for Tennessee for the 2024 season, as well for Jacksonville. They're going to fall to 9-8. Unfortunately, they are eliminated from the playoffs. So we'll see what happens next year, as they will hope to get back on track for the 2024 regular season. Vikings Lions. Lions will win after that heartbreaking loss against Dallas. They will beat them 30-20, as the Lions tight end Sam Laporta have got an injury. No update about that, but I'm hoping y'all should give us the latest update. But that's all I got for y'all for the Sam Laporta update. But the Lions win, and they have some momentum coming in for the playoffs. So we're wishing the Lions the best of luck. Who would they play? Maybe expected to be the Rams. For the Vikings, from winning the NFC North to going to no playoffs for them in what was been a tough year for this Vikings team, losing Kirk Cousins and then going with different quarterbacks. So it's going to be a tough year for them. But expectations for 2024. So we'll see what will the 2024 Minnesota Vikings be looking like for next season. Let's get to the Saints and Falcons. New Orleans dominating them 48-17 over the Atlanta Falcons. For the Saints, unfortunately, you will not win the NFC South thanks to the Buccaneers, who beat the Panthers 9-0. We'll get to that game later in a minute. But the Saints will finish the season 9-8, and it's a tough year for New Orleans, even though the big move for Derek Carr. There a lot of concerns of Dennis Allen's job is going to be a concern. So we'll see what will happen for that team. And for the meantime, best of luck in 2024 for the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the future of Arthur Smith could be concerned. We'll find out on Monday if the Falcons are going to be moving on with Arthur Smith. And they got depth on that roster, but we're wishing them the best of luck for 2024. Let's get to the Jets and Patriots, and the Jets will beat the New England Patriots, as the Jets will win it 17-3. They will finish the season 7-10. A lot of hope this year was going to be about Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, but this year has been a up and down year. Losing Aaron Rodgers, they were hoping see if they can get Rodgers back by December. Unfortunately, that it's not going to work out. So therefore, the Jets are going to finish the season 7-10. And guess what, Jets fans? Aaron Rodgers will play in 2024. So we wish y'all the best of luck in 2024. For the Patriots, this is it. This is the end of Bill Belichick, what could be his last home game as a Patriots head coach. What a career he has with Foxborough. 6 Super Bowls, as well as he's 14 wins away ahead, 14 games away until he gets past Don Shula, who has the all-time winningest coaching record, which is 350 plus. I think that's the number. But for Patriots fans, questions are going to be on what will they move on with Bill Belichick, or will they give him one last shot? So a lot of concern on that, Patriots fans, but we'll wish them the best of luck in 2024. Panthers, Bucks. I already said this. They are the NFC South champs for the 3rd straight year in a row, and they will be facing either the Eagles or the Cowboys. It's going to depend on if the Eagles win and the Cowboys win, then the Eagles will take on the Buccaneers on SuperCard Wild Weekend. But the Bucks, they will win the division, and they are going to the playoffs. For Carolina, I know it's been a hard year. You lose DJ Moore. You got a good coaching staff in Frank Reich. You drafted the rookie quarterback in Bryce Young. And then all of a sudden, big moves, including Adam Thielen coming in from Minnesota, Shy Tuttle from New Orleans. A lot of hype in Carolina, but turns out firing Frank Reich, Chris Tabor didn't go as well as they were hoping for. And Bryce Young, it's a tough year for him, but a lot of wishes and the best of luck for Carolina in 2024, hoping to get a new head coach. So we'll see who their new head coach will be. And questions will be, whoever the new head coach will be, can he fix the Panthers offense and Bryce Young? Because that defense has been playing. They've been carrying this team all the time. They've been carrying it all season long. Offensively, they can't score points, but we'll see what happens to them in 2024. And then finally, the Browns, who have to rest their starters, including the Miracle Man, Joe Flacco, as they lose to the Bengals, as the Bengals will finish the season 9-8, even though they're eliminated from playoff conditions. They're hoping next season they get Joe Burrow back, hoping T. Higgins, they can re-sign him as he'll be a free agent in 2024. And a lot of good things about the Bengals, hoping this year was going to be the year, hey, we're going to win the AFC North for the 3rd straight year in a row. But a lot of injuries are holding them back, but we'll see what is the future going to look like in 2024 for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's all for the 1 o'clock games. But 4 o'clock games, I want to give you all a quick update of the 4 o'clock games. And normally I got something with my computer, so let's get to it. Bears and Packers. So this game is important for Green Bay. A win for them, and they're in the playoffs. The Bears are hoping to spoil them. It is currently they're starting the 3rd quarter. It is 6-7 Packers. Packers try to hold on tight because Chicago's trying to finish the season strong. Dallas and Washington. Earlier they reported that Washington is expected to part ways with Ron Rivera tomorrow. And for Dallas, they have to win this game and hope Philadelphia falls to the Giants as they're up 14-10 over the Washington Commanders. In the AFC West, Antonio Pierce, we're hoping he could get this head coaching job for the Raiders, and I think he's going to get it. He's a well-deserved guy who could take this head coaching job. They're up 10-7 over Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos. And then, of course, I got to mention the Eagles. They're losing. They're losing 24-0. And I'm not telling you all a lie, but it's 24-0 Giants, which I'm surprised about it. Seahawks, they need this win, and they're up 10-6 over the Cardinals. A win and a Packers loss, and they're in the playoffs. They're hoping to root the Bears to knock the Packers out of the playoffs. Rams and 49ers. The 49ers are up 20-7. Remember, Brock Purdy and Matthew Stafford not playing, so it is Carson Wentz versus Brock Purdy. Interesting game to keep an eye on. I hope y'all keep an eye on that game. And then finally, Kansas City resting Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce as the Chiefs are up 10-3 over the Chargers, who we're wishing the Chargers the best of luck also in 2024. See who will get their new head coach, and can he get this Chargers team back where they were supposed to be in playoff conditions. Hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment below. Question of the day: which team will fire their head coach? As we already know, Ron Rivera will be gone tomorrow. We're going to wait for the Belichick news, so I hope here's your trivia question here. Is Bill Belichick no longer the Patriots head coach for 2024, or will he remain as the head coach of New England in 2024? See y'all later.